Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. We got Degenerocity with I Miss the Old Kanye. Old Kanye. I miss the old Kanye too. How about you? I miss the backpack Kanye. I ain't talking about 808s and heartbreak Kanye. I'm talking about college dropout, late registration, graduation. I'm talking about the old Kanye. You know? Which Kanye is your favorite Kanye?
I don't have a favorite.
You got a favorite Kanye. Everybody got like a favorite.
No,
Everybody does got a favorite like you got to think about it. Kanye has been one of these artists where he go from like waves, right? And he goes through different time periods. And you got you a favorite style Kanye, you know?
Do I?
Now I understand like 808's Heartbreak like was a Kanye that like transcended like a whole new not the life of Pablo Kanye.
What are you talking about, bro?
Hold on. So you want to pull up Spotify? Hold on.
No,
Here.
I'm just trying to.
Look,
I'm just trying to
look
pull up.
Just
something.
look up. Look up, Marlon. See, just look up.
I have my own down here.
All right, we go to albums. So
It is better on the
computer.
On a computer, yeah.
Like you got different like variations of Kanye. So which Kanye like? Late registration 05. You got Yeezus. You know what I'm saying? With the 808s and Heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? So which one you like? My Dark Twisted. Now I do know a lot of people like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy Kanye. It is what it is. Me, I'm still an OG, like, you know. Late registration, college dropout, graduation. Then he transitioned to, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe like 04. Maybe this one. I don't know. Like, I like a little,
You like a little bit of...
yeah, probably like...
You like a different variation.
I like different. It just depends on, like, where I'm at.
But I'm talking about like that. When it all falls down. Oh, bro. Don't hate, man.
I hate.
Hey, with that being said, make sure y'all check out the link to the description box, man.
Down below.
You already know where to go for the first part. You got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
knock it in with a thumbs up.
Hey, man. Let's hop into it, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I never hoped to make a video like this. However, at the same time, I'm surprised I hadn't made it sooner. I guess I've been in denial for so long, telling myself this is just another one of his episodes. This is just a phase, not accepting the fact that this is who he is. He is not the person that I once admired.
And that's fast, bro. That's fast. That's what I had to come to the realization with Kanye. Like, you know how you can be like, man, I appreciate you, but I'm gonna appreciate you from a distance. That's how I am with Kanye. And it ain't no none to the brother. It just I can see when someone's in their own way. And no matter how many people that's around him, no matter how much support and love, he's still gonna be in his own way.
Yeah.
And you just gotta accept it. You just gotta accept Kanye for who he is. You know what I'm saying? The Kanye like I really enjoyed was the Kanye when his mom was still alive. And I knew like it was a certain point in my life where I was like, I understood that was so traumatic for him.
Yeah.
And how she went. And I don't know, what, like in a psychic mind of his, I don't know, like, because he might blame himself. Because he's like, if I never became rich and successful, would my mom still be around?
Yeah.
Like, could I have contributed to that because I became rich and I was able to afford the stuff she wanted? You know what I'm saying? So he might somewhat blame himself. I don't know. I'm not in his mind.
Yeah.
But if me being such a early stage Kanye fan, I had to come to the terms like, yo, I'm not gonna agree with everything. I'm not gonna like. I'm not gonna like every piece of music he put out.
Yeah.
And I just had to, you know what I'm saying? Because the terms of it be like, hey, I'm fine with that. You know?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people can't though. Even this generation, I think a lot of people can't, and they can't just appreciate the art that they were given at some point without trying to tear down the individual who they are as the personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to support you on your personal. I don't agree with everything what you do.
Yeah.
But I appreciate what you, because there are moments that I can't forget in life that was impacted around the music that you gave me, the art that you gave me. You know?
Accepting the fact that this is who he is. He is not the person that I once admired. I'm about to start talking as if someone died in my family or I was just diagnosed with cancer. But me making this video is almost just as bad. I miss the old Kanye. I don't like him anymore. I hate this new one. For the longest time, I believed him to be one of the greatest artists to ever live. And I've been jamming his music literally since elementary school. His albums have had some influence in shaping me into the person I am.
Boy, I remember when that came out, like the graduation rollout, and I was like, because in my early childhood, I always wanted to be like an artist, like draw, because I used to draw all the time. I used to get in trouble for drawing in class. And like, it was those illustrations were so impactful. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I can't forget about those moments, you know?
Yeah.
You see, like, he went over impact.
No, I like Kanye, but I'm like, yeah, I like Kanye.
I think Kanye was
I like a lot of people. I just don't be like fanned out over people.
I ain't saying like
it's not about you. I didn't say you was. But people do, like, I appreciate like people and their art and like what they put out, the music and stuff like that. But I can still like love a song or love your projects or I still don't be fanned out to like want to know everything about someone or like or just talk so like I don't know. I'm just I'm just not that type of person.
I don't think it's like what I'm coming from is more of an appreciation of
that's what I'm saying. I appreciate people too, but I've just never been like that with anyone for real.
But I think Kanye motivated a lot of a whole generation that I feel like he also let down. Like, he inspired so many young black brothers that not only he went into rap, but also went into fashion. Also went into styling. Also went into different levels, even in production.
Yeah,
he influenced a whole lot of young brothers that didn't have to necessarily be in the gang community. That understood there's an outlet outside of trying to be a dope boy or doing some, or a gang member, or trying to do something incriminating.
Yeah, but
actually somebody who can. Like, I might be different because I love the arts and I love, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the reason why he inspired a whole different generation, because it's a lot of suburban kids or kids in the hood that, hey, I ain't known that. I want something better for myself.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you. And let me correct myself. I've never been like that with someone I personally don't know. Let me say that.
Elementary school. His albums have had some influence in shaping me into the person I am today. Not only that, I also admired his arrogant personality, which people would argue that was his excuse to be an asshole. And looking back at it, yeah, you're right. But back then, I saw it as confidence. Someone who was not afraid to speak their own opinion, even if that opinion didn't really make much sense.
Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
Even when I didn't agree with almost all of his rants, I would ignore it and pass it off as, oh, he's having a bit of an episode. He's not mentally well. And, excuse me. And I believe I only told myself this because I was still enjoying his new music at the time, and also I didn't want to believe this was the person he is. I mean, in many of his old music and in interviews, the things he has been saying these past few years contradicts what he used to say he stood by. So I used to tell myself, oh, he's being misunderstood. You know, when he said slavery was a choice, he meant that they were mentally still slaves, you know. I used to be one of those dumbass fans doing mental gymnastics trying to justify or explain why he said this horrible thing. And I didn't really realize it then because I was in denial that he's really a cornball. And because his old music being some of my favorite songs ever, I was still holding on to the kid in me that looked up to this man as an inspiration.
But which is true. Like, and I'll say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I know you. Go.
And that's the thing for me, like, because you was like, because I feel like you think that I like don't appreciate certain things, and I'm like, no, I appreciate.
I was on a whole another part.
I appreciate like because he said about his appreciation, whatever. Like, I appreciate people as far as like the art that they put out, but I think the difference between me and how I'm like mentally how I'm set up, I know how to separate the two, and I feel like a lot of people like. They put out this art, they put out these projects, they put out this body of work, and you think that's them. But you personally don't know how people.
Let me interject on something real quick. Speaking as a young black brother that grew up in American society, especially of the 90s and the early 2000s, right? As a young, who did we have to look up to? A lot of us didn't grow up with our fathers in the household to look up to our father. A lot of us our uncles wasn't the most respectable man to look up to because the only thing they always told you, man, nephew, what's up with the like on that type of time. Yeah, I get you. So a lot of young black brothers, we was inspired by those who we saw through a TV lens.
Yeah, I got that.
We didn't have like that's who. I don't want to say we idolized them, but a lot of us idolized certain individuals. But it was a false idolization of these individuals because we thought we knew someone, but didn't know them because we don't understand who they are once this TV.
Yeah, I get that. And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. Like, especially with you being young.
But what I'm saying is I think a lot of black girls growing up, their biggest role model was in the household with them, which is the mom, because they understood how hard my mom works, how hard like if the person I can always be if at the end of the day I want to be my mom because I see what she goes through, I see how strong, how resilient she is. You get what I'm saying? Young black brothers, we ain't have that. We ain't have a male role model, and that's the reason why a lot of us got entrapped with the gang society, with the hood, and wanting more because that's the only inspiration a lot of them saw. But beyond that, I was trying to go to a whole different level.
Yeah, go ahead.
What I look at, like, as far as I do miss Kanye, that like I understand speaking his mind, because I do feel like he was brought up in a household where he was allowed to speak his mind,
express himself,
express himself. Even seeing how him and his mom interacted, and that's the reason why I always go back to. Yeah. I feel as though because a lot of us don't know what it feels like to lose a mother. You know what I'm saying? But it's something a lot of us will have to deal with if we're blessed to live, like, you know what I'm saying, blessed to see that, you know? Because I hate seeing parents have to bury kids. But to lose your mom, somebody that he was so connected with, like if you watch the Kanye documentary, you saw the bond that they shared. Yeah. His mom smiled the hardest for his success. And you know, like, how tragic that would be, you know? And that's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like it was a mental, like, break for him. Yeah. And like, to be honest, did he properly take the right time to mourn, or he just dealt with it? And he's been dealing with it, and he hasn't mourned. He hasn't been able to, like, confine in someone like he probably would have, you know? Because even the things he talked about, like, he talks about now, I really feel like if his mom was still alive or she lived longer, I don't think he would be doing. I think he would be in a different atmosphere, a different mind space, But I don't want to just blame, like, because at the end of the day, we all, you know what I'm saying, deal with things in life. So I don't want to use that as a cop-out for him. But I'm like, is there a possibility, you know? Like, I don't agree. I don't agree with the shit he be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, come on, Kanye. Bro. Yeah. Like, sometimes, bro, just turn it off. Like, you don't, like, if you feel that way.
Some people don't know how, but yeah.
Yeah, if you feel that way, you don't have, like, you can feel, everybody feels the way they want to feel. No one knows how someone truly feels until they express it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And some shit you just don't need to, you know? But, you know, Kanye's biggest thing is, I'm not going to be silenced. You ain't going to tell me, you know? Hey.
I was living in the past. Nobody want to admit that childhood heroes are horrible people, but it comes to a point where you ask yourself, why are you defending this? why are you still on their side? Because the more you continue to do it, you start to condone their terrible behavior, and then you become a clown just like them. No offense to the people who actually work as clowns. I have respect for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I had this realization ever since the Alex Jones interview. I had no defense for that foolishness, which is why I didn't really talk about it much at the time it happened, but I still naively had a little sense of hope. He'll realize the error of his actions and apologize. I mean, he did watch Superbad with Jonah Hill, and he said he stopped being racist, so... Baby. And I also believe people can change, and I like having that optimistic view of the world. It keeps me sane. But I also know most people don't change, especially when they're adults. They remain dickheads for the rest of their sorry lives, and Kanye has proven that time and time again. And he has proven that again recently with his new batch of tweets. Like, oh my God, bro. The Virgil tweet hurt my heart. That was disgusting. He also said
You didn't see that one? When I saw that, I said, bro, what the... Bro, are you serious? Yeah, that one pissed me off. I was like, bro, he's gone, bro.
Yeah.
And
it gets to a point where, I don't know if we talked about this or you said something about it, but it's because it's a random episode to me. It's just like random. I feel like sometimes like you, I think we talked. You said like he'll be quiet or be on these hiatuses, and then it's just like boom,
out of nowhere,
and I'm like, what's going on? What happened? Did some change? Did some shift? What's the purpose? Is it a reason why you're doing this? Are you trying to like? I really be wondering like, and I'm like, does he have anyone in his corner to like really like confide in or talk to or like check him? Oh, but honestly, I don't even know if you can at this point.
Which is
you know
true.
What I'm saying? Because
sometimes it be like you're so successful that no one's gonna check you. Like that's what it really be. A lot of times is some people be so successful where people don't check them.
And don't get me wrong, you can feel how you want to feel. Like people do try to like tell you like, hey, you can't feel this or feel that or have this type of opinion. You can feel how you want to feel at the end of the day. But I just be wondering like where does it come from? Because it do be out of nowhere sometimes. So I don't know.
All the time.
Well, all the time.
With this motherfucker.
All the time. It'd be out of nowhere and I just be like, what happened? Did he wake up on the wrong side of the bed today?
Never.
But yeah.
Bunch of other terrible things. He just going on a whole crazy rant. So many things that we'd be here all day if I went through all of them. I think he's still tweeting as I'm talking. Also, the tweets themselves are pretty self-explanatory on why they're terrible. And he said free Diddy. And not only that, he's currently collabing with Diddy's son, who's also an alleged horrible human, in a Yeezy and Sean John collab promoting this message to free Diddy. Do I need to explain why this is disgusting?
Diddy, come on out.
I better not see anybody walking around with these shirts on. If you do, you might as well tattoo Free R. Kelly on your forehead. Don't free Diddy. Never free Diddy. Keep his ass in prison. He probably having a good time in there anyway. And he's still tweeting his loyal support for Nazis. Oh my God. Saying Hitler was so fresh, he had that shit on. I've never seen an artist so washed in my life. Not only that, you're black. They hate you too. And some defenders might say, he's autistic. He can't help himself. Please do not give me that Elon Musk ass excuse. Or some might say he's just rage baiting. Bro, if he's rage baiting or not, it's still lame. It's loser behavior. There's no excuse to be had. That's just him. It's sad seeing a fall off to this degree, especially.
It really shows like someone who wants everything to go their way that doesn't get their way, and now is just having this big ass tantrum.
But it's like where did it like this not like everything else like
bro
before,
you gotta this is honestly, is it surprising now? No, it just catches me off guard because he's so quiet, and then
that's what I'm asking. I'm wondering like this time around what happened for you to like just go on this like rampage. Like,
but all I'm saying, it doesn't surprise me. It's not shocking
nothing
anymore.
Surprises me anymore.
It is what it is nowadays, and you just got to deal with it. Nowadays we just say, what? See, it's Kanye. and you just roll with it like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just him. It's sad seeing a fall off to this degree, especially from someone I've once looked up to. And this is the biggest fall off I've ever seen in my life. From being known as one of the greatest musicians in not only hip hop but across all genres, to a lame, desperate for attention seeking clown who now will only be mostly known for his controversy rather than his music. He has ruined his legacy. So please do not comment about me making a Vultures 3 video or Bully video, cause that's not happening. Those albums aren't anything to look forward to anyway. You might ask, what happened to separating art from the artist? First of all, I'm most likely gonna remake that video cause it's not the best explained. There's so much stuff I failed to talk about in that vid.
Smoking crack.
And second of all, he's putting AI in his music now. So, where's the art? What art am I separating from his new albums? There's no art to be found with AI. Man, I'm just tired. Tired and exhausted of the bullshit. I listened to Heard Him Say the other day, his opening song from Late Registration, and I almost cried. Like, tears welling up in my eyes.
Why, like, and I heard him say, nothing ever has to find. You know.
Yeah.
No lie. Was it a couple months ago I went back and listened to like straight old Kanye? And then recently I've been listening to The Life of Pablo. Mm-hmm. We need your love. Bro. Bro, what?
It's the singing for me. But
what happened to, like, positive, like, to... I always say people are heavily influenced by the people they surround themselves with. Mm-hmm. Like, your mindset, like, if you hang with a bunch of dark-minded people, you become dark-minded. When you hang with nothing but positive people, you become positive, bro. Yeah. You see the, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just a switch, a change of environment. Like, you gotta, they have done experiments with this for years. If you put somebody who only eat red meat with nothing but people who eat white meat, eventually this person gonna adapt to only eating white meat. They're gonna get in his head. They're gonna influence. So I really want to understand also who are the people he's surrounding himself with. If he's surrounding himself with nothing but yes men, because they're afraid that, like, if I go, he gonna fire me, or if I go against him, he gonna have me around. So, it's Kanye, you gotta just deal with it. But y'all making him worse. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why a billionaire never wants to be around a bunch of millionaires. Mm-hmm. You're only gonna make me pull me down to a millionaire mindset. I'm gonna, like, you have to, like, you get what I mean?
I will say it's easier
said than done.
It's easier when you are like, just like, I want to use the right word, like, just like it's easier said than done. Like, say for instance, if it was me to surround myself with positive people or take myself out of a negative environment or whatever the case may be, opposed to someone like him, opposed to someone like him that's in this industry, when you have nothing but a lot, not everybody, but a lot of negative, dark people around and fake people. So it's kind of like, who do you latch to when you don't know who's who? Like, you have so many people that are wolves in sheep clothing. So you don't know who.
Want me to tell you who you surround yourself with? Which I have never seen him surround himself with. Mm-hmm. Family. Family keeps you humble. Family keeps you grounded. Family remind you, hey, bro, you can't. And especially you also, your mother, grandmother,
true,
aunties.
But you also have to understand, everyone doesn't have a healthy family dynamic.
Exactly.
So, like, that's also easier said than done when everyone doesn't come from the same backgrounds or have that same, like, upbringing, or never probably have, or especially don't today. And with you having money, sometimes you don't know how like
some family gonna ego you even more so they can get a cut.
Yeah, it gets a little complicated. So I don't know. I do sometimes, like, I guess before, like in the beginning, I did used to feel bad for him because I was just like what's, like, where does this stem from? You know, trying to understand like the root cause.
But he never talks about it, so
I know, but now it's starting to get like you're a grown man, you know what I'm saying, and we all deal with stuff.
Yeah.
So either try to get proper, you know, help, or if you don't want that, then I don't know what more anyone can do for real. And when you have someone, because you do have people that get stuck in their ways, so you can talk to him all day, tell him, hey, do this, don't do that, but he gonna do what he wants at the end of the day. And if he's super stubborn, he's definitely going to, like, you just be talking to a brick wall at this point.
Because I'll say this, like, no matter how anyone feels as well, there's no way I could put my wife, someone I say I love enough to them to be my partner in life, I cannot put him on display like he does. To each his own. I don't care how you look at it. Like, that's your wife. That's your, like...
Yeah, true. And also with that, too, me personally, I don't think someone could ever do me like that because I'm not going to allow you to. I'm a grown woman, so at the end of the day, but I'm going to make like, no. Like, obviously,
you
with
allow
that...
people to do you the way you allow them to. Like,
yeah, like, I'm also with that, I'm not going to even, with that situation, like, totally... I don't know what their dynamic is, what they discuss, what they talk about. I don't know. I'm not in that. But also, I'm not personally coming out the house like that myself. So, I don't know what that's about.
Registration. And I almost cried. Like, tears welling up in my eyes. I was emotional. Not like sobbing, like, like, nah, not like that. But my chest was hurting. Because I genuinely can't believe the man who made this song is the person he is today. I'm not looking forward to any current or future Kanye news, whether that be his music, clothes, tweets, or him and his wife being weird. None of that. I'm done. I gotta pick a new person to stand now. So this channel is switching from Kanye to Playboy Cardi. Yeah, this is a Cardi only channel now. He's never done a terrible thing in his life. All my favorite artists are terrible people. But yeah, I'm done with Kanye from now on. So in conclusion, I'm just gonna listen to the Smiths instead to get my mind off of this. Morrissey has never done me wrong. Oh wait, he's evil too? Man, fuck!
Yeah. Yeah.
But no,
but play some Kanye. Like you,
but don't get me wrong. Like I said earlier, I like Kanye, or like them, like his music. Like the thing with me, like I think
even his personality in the early stages, I rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The confidence he was able to enter in the buildings with. You like, bro, you know?
Yeah.
But you could.
I appreciate what I was trying to say is I appreciate his body of work and stuff like that. Like as far as like everything else that's going on, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can still listen to his music and not honestly think about all the other antics and stuff like that because the music itself speaks for itself. Yeah. Like it's he has great bodies of work. So yeah. But yeah, I wish him the best.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yep.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid and C.
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.